everyone, it is Teacher Penny here from VIPKid. I have a Facebook group called VIPKid Teachers Wanted and a website, hellopennydavis.com, that you can go to get more information about it. This video is going to be for the lower level of the Certification Center. It is the mock class lesson B. Now, I have already done a video for lesson A, and I covered some of the teaching styles and details of that one. I covered some of the things that are going to be repeated here. So what I want you to do is make sure that you have gone to watch the video for lesson A first. The link to it is going to be here on YouTube. It's going to be down in the description here on YouTube. Make sure that you've watched the lesson A video. Also make sure that you have watched the video on what they're expecting in the mock class and demo classes. So watch those two videos first. Again, those links are going to be down here in the description. So watch those two videos first before you come back and watch this lesson on the B lesson. And this one will make a lot of sense. Okay, those are a little bit longer ones. This one's not going to be as long because I'm really just going to go right to the slides. We're not going to talk about all the other stuff because it's already covered in all the other videos. Okay, so let's start with the B lesson. Now, as I explained in the A lesson video, what they're looking for in this one is for us to use some consistency when you're teaching a unit of things. So in our lessons, we have where we introduce a new vocabulary word or words, and we do 3 slides on those. We introduce them, we practice them, then we apply them. So we introduce those vocabulary words, then we introduce a new verb, introduce, practice, apply. We spend 3 slides on each one of those new things, okay, throughout the lesson. What they love to see for us to use is the same question and the same sentence, types of sentences for all 3 of those slides. And we saw that consistency in the A lesson when we asked, you know, what does he play with? What does she play with? All the way through the introduce, the practice, the apply slides, we could use that same question and answer. He plays with the ball, she plays with the ball, all the way through those 3. The B lesson does not have that, and it's very frustrating. The questions that you have to use are not consistent because the wording of the answers that they have printed on the slides is not where you can use the same question over and over again. You have to change the question slightly, which is not ideal, which is why the mock mentors really don't like the B lesson, because it's not as consistent. But I'm going to help you, and I'm going to show you what questions to use, because on some of them it doesn't even have a question listed. So you have to create your own question. I'm going to help you figure out what question to use through that one. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the introduction slide or the reward system slide, because you've already seen that in the A slide. I will say on this lesson, just to show something different, I'm going to use animals. So I have all kinds of these little plastic animals that I got at Dollar Tree. Love these, use these all the time. Okay, I'm going to use those for my reward system because I can use them to extend the lesson. I can teach them a new word with it. We might make up some very simple sentences with it. So when we introduce that reward system, you're still going to use the toy store to teach them how to drag and drop, and then you're going to introduce this one. Yay, good job, you get an elephant. When you do a good job, you get an animal. Elephant. The elephant is big. Just a simple sentence there, okay? Or I like elephants, or something like that one. Just a simple sentence with them. Remember that you want to use a complete sentence on every slide, so you can use that sentence with the reward system can get you that complete sentence if you're not using a complete sentence anywhere else on the slide. That's not as much an issue with this lesson. So in this lesson, you wouldn't have to use the complete sentences except on the toy store slide where you're first introducing it. The rest of the slides, you can get a complete sentence on them, but you would want to use some kind of complete sentence on that reward system slide when you first introduce it. The others, you just teach them the word and have them repeat the word to you. So lion, tiger, whatever you use, okay? You can use real ones, you can use printed out ones, either one, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's start with slide 19. This is the actual first teaching slide in the B lesson. Okay, so this one is the introduction slide, and we're going to be teaching the words, the new vocabulary words, kite and doll. And now, because again, this one you do want to follow that same formula that they've been looking for us to use. Okay, repeat the word 2 times, repeat the sentence 1 time, and then ask a question. Now, since this one has 2 words on it, you would do that process for each one separately. So you would do kite, kite, I fly my kite. Then what do I fly? That's the sentence that you're going to use, the question you're going to use through here. So you've got your prop ready, and you would say, kite, kite. I fly my kite. What do I fly? I fly my kite. Yes, good. Doll, doll. This is my doll. What is it? This is my doll. Yay, good. That's all you had to do on that slide. You're just saying the word, the word 2 times, the sentence 1 time, and then, but do each one of them separately. Now, you do want them to interact with the slide on every single slide. So after you do kite, kite, circle the kite. I forgot to say that as we went through there. Okay, so kite, kite, circle the kite. I fly my kite. What do I fly? Doll, doll, circle the doll. Okay, so get them to circle something on the screen just to interact with the slide somehow. Okay, all right, yay, good job. And then you go to slide 20, the next one. Now this is where it gets weird, because now our question, or the sentence is, she flies a kite. So I can't use the same sentence, the same question we did before. We used, what do I fly? Well, now we have to switch it to, what does she fly? So you're going to use your little Meg character, and you say, what does she fly? This is the P slide, so you're starting with the question. Okay, so what does she fly? She flies a kite. And circle the, or no, not circle. This time you want them to draw a line. Okay, draw a line to kite, and you draw the line first. Remember, this is a new student supposedly, so you have to show them, you have to teach them to do that. So you're going to draw a line from the word kite to the picture of the kite to let them see what you want them to do. Where do you want them to draw that line? Okay, so you draw the line there, and then you write the word kite in the blank at the bottom. Okay, yes, she flies a kite. Right, or no, you're going to write kite while they're saying that. Okay, good. All right, then with the other one, circle the picture of the little girl with the doll, and you say, what is this? Yes, this is her doll, and circle the word her in there. Good, yay. Draw a line. This is her doll. And while you're doing that, you can write the word doll, or you know, if your time's going well, say you write doll and get them to write the word doll. This is not an interactive slide, so you can't drag the word doll down to the blank. But you can either write it, or you can have the student write it. Either way, just as long as they're interacting somewhere on the slide and they're writing something on there, that's fine. Okay, good. Yay, great job. That's 2 slides that you've done. Okay, so then you would say, yay, good job. You get a lion. Ah, roar. Yay, good. And give them the lion. Okay, So you get that reward system in there. Okay, next slide. This is the apply slide. We're still teaching kite and doll. And this one, they did give us a question, just very simply, what is it? Okay, so this is an interactive slide. So the words over on the side can be drugged to the blocks on the wall. So you would circle the doll picture and say, what is it? And you want the complete sentence, it is a doll. It does not say in the directions to get a complete sentence, but of course, you know, every single slide, you have to get a complete sentence. So you get them to say that complete sentence. They're probably going to answer a doll. Okay, and so you get them to say, it is a doll. Drag doll. You grab hold of the word doll and you drag it part of the way over and you get them to do the rest of it. You drag doll. Okay, so good. Then the same thing with kite. Circle kite. What is it? It is a kite. Drag kite. Extend just a little bit, but this is actually previous knowledge. It's some things that they already know. In Unit 4, they did a whole unit on the home and on family. So they learned the word bed. They learned the word chair. So that's previous knowledge. But circle the bed and say, what is it? Yes, it is a bed. What is it? It is a chair. Okay, it's previous knowledge, but it's still a good thing to use in there. It doesn't officially qualify as an extension as far as what they're doing, since it is previous knowledge, but it's still a good thing to use. You could even say it is a purple chair. Okay, they don't officially know their colors, so you can't say what color is the chair because they don't officially know that. They may or may not know the colors at this point, but colors don't count as extension either. For whatever reason, they don't. Okay, all right, so great job, yay, excellent. Don't just say good job, great job, whatever. Use something else. Excellent, good reading, something like that. Okay. All right, slide 22. We are now going to introduce a new verb. And there's two forms of the verb fly on this slide. So you need to introduce both of those forms on that. So you're going to circle the word fly and say fly. Okay. Then hold up your kite and demonstrate it. Okay. Fly. Then circle the word flies down when the first sentence, he flies a kite. So circle, maybe underline that word, but circle the S on it, okay, to emphasize that we're adding the S, okay? Flies. Flies. Yeah, good. He flies a kite. Yes, okay. Who flies a kite? He flies a kite. Yes, good. Then you circle the middle picture and underline the sentence, okay? I fly a kite. Yes. Who flies a kite? Yay. Circle the next one. My sister flies a kite. Who flies a kite? Yeah, if they have problems with my sister flies a kite, they do know my sister. They do know that sister is is she. But if they have problems, if they try to say my sister fly a kite, then you would say, oh, my sister is she. Yes, she flies a kite. And you would have fly and flies filled in on your conjugation chart for this one, okay? Now, they have said do not use the conjugation chart unless they make a mistake. Okay, so you're not going to use it all the time, but only if they make a mistake and you have to do a correction. Okay, great job. You do want to ask the question, who flies a kite, after each one, because if you practiced, he flies a kite, I fly a kite, my sister flies a kite, and then you said who flies a kite, they wouldn't know which answer to give you. Okay, so practice the sentence, the first sentence, ask the question, get the answer. Practice the middle sentence, I fly a kite, who flies a kite, I fly a kite. My sister flies a kite, who flies a kite, my sister flies a kite. Practice that all the way through there. Use that question after each one, okay? Good. All right, good. Then, good. you move right on to the next one. This is the practice slide. Okay, great job. Yay. You go to the practice slide. This one is very similar to that slide. Remember the slide that had throw and throws at the top, and there's 2 copies stacked on top of each other? Same thing for this one. There are 2 copies of fly. There are 2 copies of flies on here. And if you hover your mouse over one, it'll end up where they're not stacked up exactly correctly. So don't hover your mouse over those, but you're going to circle the word she. You're going to hold this one and say, who flies a kite? And you want them to be able to say, they may need a little help there. This is where you use that conjugation chart if you need to. Okay, who flies a kite? And they maybe say, she fly a kite. She fly a kite or she flies a kite? This is too much light on this one. Okay, it's daytime while I'm shooting this, so it's my lighting is all messed up. Okay, she flies a kite. Good. Drag, flies. Yes, she flies a kite. You're going to drag the first one over at least most of the way and let them drag it the rest of the way. It's kind of hard to know, oh, look, those things move. I can move those words. Okay, so help them with that one. Good. Then circle all the kids in the top picture. Okay, and then circle the word they. Go, yes. Who flies a kite? They, oops, wrong side, okay? They fly a kite. Drag. They fly a kite. Good. Now circle the I. Who flies a kite? Yes. I fly a kite. Yay, good job. You get a tiger. Ooh. Good. Woo! Good. Great job. Yes, good reading. Okay. All right, then the apply slide on this one, and I don't have any clue if it was like every 2 slides or whatever. I just gave us reward. Okay. The A slide, this is the apply slide. They've already been practicing who flies a kite, I fly a kite, they fly a kite, she flies a kite, he flies. They practiced that several times, so they should be able to do this on their own. But this slide is a little weird because it has audio clips in it. The little buttons that you see at the top of the screen, each one of those plays a short video clip of a child reading the sentence, she flies a kite, he flies a kite, I fly a kite. Now on this slide, the objective is for us to ask the question, who flies a kite? Then we play the clip and it says, she flies a kite. And ideally, we want them to say it back to us, she flies a kite, and then we show, drag, she flies a kite. And they can drag the picture up over to the top of where that audio clip is, the audio clip button. What's going to happen probably is that they're going to try to drag the picture without saying anything. This is one of those slides that it's easy for them to do the activity without actually speaking. They must speak on every single slide. That's one of our big 3, right? That they must have independent speech. I can't talk this morning. I think I need more coffee. Okay, so you make sure that they are giving you that complete sentence somewhere in there. Okay, that they are speaking all the way through. So if you have to do, you have to say, who flies a kite? You circle the button because it's kind of hard to see which one is playing unless you circle it. Okay, circle the button and you click play, and it plays. She flies a kite. Yes, good. Yeah. And then you get them to say it back to you. If they don't say it back to you, then you're going to say it. She flies a kite. Well, do this. She flies a kite. Then cup your ear and have them say it back to you. Good. Drag. She flies a kite. Yay, good. Who flies a kite? He flies a kite. Yes. Yes. Drag. He flies a kite. Good. Who flies a kite? Yes. Drag. I fly a kite. So, but make sure that they speak on every single one of those, okay? They have to say something. Independent speech, part of that It's part of that big three thing. Okay, so make sure that they're getting those on each one. Okay, great job, yay, good, excellent, woohoo, high five, something different. Okay, good. All right, now on slide 25 we are going back to an I again. This time we are introducing a new sentence frame. Now they already know I throw a ball. Okay, they learned that in the previous lesson. Okay, but now we're going to put that into a new question and answer format. The question is different, and we want them to give us a yes or a no with the answer to it. So let's practice. We're going to remember how we want to introduce. We introduce something and we say it twice. So we're going to practice the sentence this time. Okay. So you grab a ball, okay, a baseball, whatever, and you say, I throw a ball. Yes. Do you throw a ball? Since they're already familiar with the sentence, I'm only going to say the sentence once. Okay. Okay. Do you throw a ball? Yes. No. Yes, I throw a ball. Good. Now, whether they say yes or no, I don't care as long as it's in a complete sentence. If they say yes, I throw a ball, or no, I don't throw a ball, or no, I do not throw a ball, it doesn't matter as long as it's a complete sentence. Okay, so it's grammatically correct. So if they say I know throw a ball, you're going to fix that. I don't throw a ball. It could be I don't or I do not. Contractions are optional. Either way is correct. Okay, so you can give it to them either way. Just kind of follow along with what they're doing. They may give you don't. They may say I do not. Okay, either way with that one. Okay, but whichever one you want to do is fine. Either one is considered correct, just as long as it's grammatically correct in English on there. Okay, then they don't know the word swing, so let's introduce this new word swing. And the kids have a hard time understanding swing as a verb and a noun in the same sentence. That's just kind of weird. Okay, so I found if I use this little sing-songy voice, it works better, and lots of TPR. Okay, so you circle the swing and you say swing, swing. I swing on a swing. I don't swing on a swing. Yes. Do you swing on a swing? Good. If they give you yes or no, again, doesn't matter. Just make sure that it's grammatically correct there. Okay. I know it says no on the page, but they may tell you yes, I swing on a swing. That's fine. Okay. That's okay. Whichever one they give you is fine. Okay, then you go to the next slide, and this is the P slide. We are going to practice on this one. We're practicing getting these, and we're practicing do you, yes, I, do you, no, I, whichever one it is. They could give me yes or no, long as it's complete sentence, that's fine. Okay, so do you're calling their name. Okay, Rebecca, do you fly a kite? Good. Do you throw a ball? Do you swing on a swing? Make sure on each one of those that you are getting the yes or no at the beginning of it. So it's not just I throw a ball, it's yes, I throw a ball, or no, I don't throw a ball. Make sure you get that yes or no in there. You definitely want to do that one. So now we're going to use an extension here, and this is an extension that I like to use with the kids because this is a very common problem that the kids have as far as pronunciation goes. Sometimes kite comes out as cat. Think about the way your mouth is formed for those two words. Kite, cat. The mouth is almost exactly the same, so they have a very difficult time hearing the difference between those two vowel sounds. So let's have a little fun with it and teach them these and help them do that. So okay, so I fly a kite. I fly a cat? Do you fly a cat? No, I don't fly a cat. Do you fly a cat kite? Yes, I fly a cat kite. This is a great extension to use to practice that difference between cat and kite. You can just Google this image and find the image and print it out, or if you're in my Facebook group, VIP Kid Teachers Wanted, it is in that group as well. Okay, there you can just download it and print those out. Great prop to use to help them distinguish between a and I. You may or may not have time for that. If you do, great. If you don't, that's okay too, okay? This is just an option for an extension there, okay? All right, so the next slide, slide 27, is the apply slide. They should be able to answer these independently, but now we're going to use all the other conjugations. Do that, you circle the picture of the kids with the kites, okay? Do they fly a kite? Yes, they fly a kite. Do they swing on a swing? Yes, they swing on a swing. Does he throw a ball? Yes, he throws a ball. Circle the dog. Does it throw a ball? And you're using props for all these. I'm just kind of going through this quickly, okay? Does it throw a ball? No, it does not throw a ball. Does Dad throw a ball? Because Dad's on the swing. Does Dad throw a ball? And either if they say no, he does not throw a ball, or no, he swings, either one would be, just get that conversation there. Just get them to acknowledge that no, he's not throwing a ball in this picture. He's doing something different, okay? So you're getting the positive and the negative. By using the dog and does it throw a ball, you are forcing them to give a negative there. If you've got a puppet there, that a dog puppet, or even just a dog stuffed animal, and you can show the dog holding the ball or whatever, but you can definitely show, does it throw a ball? No. Okay, this is where you could also use catch there. You could use it catches the ball. So you take the ball and you say catch. Okay, catch. Yes, it catches the ball, and have the dog puppet grab hold of, and it catches the ball. Okay, yes, good job, yay. Okay, so you are just you're answering each of those questions, getting them to answer each one. The last slide is the extension slide. All of the verbs, all of the sentences, all the vocabulary, all of it is up for grabs. You can use any one of it. So you circle the picture of the girl with the kite. Does she fly a kite? Yes. Run. Teach them a new word, okay? Run. Yes, good. Do they run? Yes, they run. Good. Does she throw a ball? Yes, she throws a ball. Does she throw a doll? No, she does not throw a doll. Good, yay. Do you fly a kite? Do you swing on a swing? Do you, whatever you need to do there, you're using all of the different words. You can bring in other words that you know that they already know. Do you play soccer? Do you play basketball? Do you like basketball? Do you like soccer? Yeah, you can use any of those in there to get them to give you those answers all the way through there. Okay, they they love to see that kind of extension. And then, yay, great job, you get a giraffe. Does a giraffe throw a ball? No, it does not throw a ball. Good. Okay, so you can use any of those extra words in there. Use your extension again with that. Okay, and again, on all those slides, you're able to get that complete sentence. But just if nothing else with that reward system, get them to say the word giraffe. Okay, lion, tiger, whatever you're using. Get them to say the word. Okay, if they don't say it, it doesn't count as extension. Okay, even if you teach it, it doesn't count as extension unless they say it. Okay, so you want to finish exactly at 10 minutes. This B lesson, there's a lot of information in it. There's a lot of slides here, okay? And it is really difficult to get this one done within 10 minutes. So watch your timing carefully. Have your timer on your phone going, but make sure you got it where it doesn't go to a black screen so that you can watch it very carefully and see exactly how much time you have. And don't end early, okay? Watch that would be next to impossible with this lesson because there's so much in it. But don't end early. We need to go to at least 10 minutes on this one because our lessons go to 25 minutes. Those parents pay for 25 minutes and they want their 25 minutes worth, okay? I had a student this morning that was racing through the beginning of his lesson, and I realized it as we were on slide 16 and he was at 9 minutes into the class and we had already gotten to slide 16. So I knew I needed to slow down a little bit because there were only 25 slides in the whole lesson. So I had to slow down. We repeated a lot. We extended like crazy. And we practiced different verb forms and different sentence forms, all that with the lesson. So make sure you're not going any farther than that. Okay. All right. So that's the whole B lesson. You finish it out with a nice warm greeting. You say, "Yay, good job. Look, you got all the animals. Yay, good job. Bye-bye. See you next time." Make sure you give at least 4 rewards throughout the lesson. Okay, so give 4 rewards at least, maybe 5 all the way through there. If you give one every other slide, you're going to end up with giving 5 rewards throughout the whole thing. Okay, and then just at the end, "Yay, good, you got all the animals. Yay, bye-bye, see you next time." And just close out with a nice, warm, friendly closing. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Again, if you are in the process and you did not use a referring teacher, I would certainly appreciate you adding my code. If you've already done your demo lesson, though, you can't add my code. It's too late to add it. However, you could just log out, if your referring teacher is not helping you, okay? If they're not helping you or you don't know how to contact them, that's very common because VIPKid does not give us your email address, okay? So if you add our code, or they don't always give us your email address, so it's very difficult for us to contact you to help you. So if your referring teacher is not helping you or you don't know how to get in touch with them and you want my help through this process, if you want access to the Hiring Bootcamp, which has detailed training material that is private for only my referrals, then you would need to add to what you would need to do here. If you're already at the mock class stage, log out of your account, start a brand new application using my link. The link is going to be down here in the YouTube description. Use my link to apply again. You will have to redo your demo lesson, but you've already done that demo lesson. That was easy. The SMART demo lesson takes 2.5 minutes. Easy peasy to just go in and redo that one again. And who knows, maybe you'll get a different salary offer this time. That could be good, right? Okay, so I'm going to, since you're understanding more about the process now and you're understanding more about the teaching style, who knows what would happen there. So if you have appreciated my help here, I would appreciate it if you would help me back by adding me as your referring teacher. And I look forward to talking with you about that and helping you with it. If you do add me as your referring teacher or anything like that, be sure and email me, okay? Teacherpenny, VIPKid@gmail.com. So be sure and add to send me that one. You can contact me through the Facebook page, VIPKid Teachers Wanted, or you can contact me on my website, hellopennydavis.com. Okay, thanks for watching here today. Be sure and give me a like and a subscribe on YouTube, and keep track of everything that's coming out. I'm trying to redo a lot of my videos with this new information that I'm learning. So keep track of what I'm doing by subscribing here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.